Water in Dune, as you'd expect, is a precious resource, and because there isn't any sort of hunger system in the game, it's critical you master this system. It's essential to not only learn how to effectively manage your own water, but also how to conserve, transport, and store this resource, which becomes even more essential throughout progression. When starting out on Arrakis, you won't have many options to stay hydrated. The most important thing you can do is stay out of the direct sunlight during the day. If your sun exposure meter fills up, you'll enter a state of exhaustion that will rapidly deplete your water within seconds. Keeping to the shadows and wearing proper gear will go a long way to mitigating this effect. If you're short on water, below 1 pip on your meter, your best early option is to find patches of vegetation and drink the dew from their leaves. However, this is just a stopgap, as you'll only be able to recover up to a third of your max water with this method. Getting a base up and running should be a top priority, as you'll need to craft a blood extractor, blood sacks, and at least one blood purifier station. After killing an enemy, you'll want to use the blood extractor to siphon blood into your blood sack containers. You'll then take the blood back to your base, deposit it in the blood purifier, and wait for that to be converted into clean drinking water. This marks the beginning of your ability to store water long term. If you didn't already know, you'll go through thousands of liters of water progressing, so understanding this cycle early on is key to a smooth endgame progression. The last thing you'll want to do is reach the iron or even steel tier and be stuck waiting to purify water that you could have been storing all this time. It's not a complicated process, but it can be a singular choke point that holds you, and potentially your guild, back. If you're playing in a group, we recommend having at least one blood purifier per player, since each person can easily keep a single station topped off with blood. You'll also want to start investing in cisterns, which automatically store all water created by purifiers. The key here is that blood purifiers can only hold 1,000 milliliters of water before they stop converting blood to water, while cisterns each have a 5,000 milliliter capacity, allowing you to store much more for easier expansion. Then we get to the leader johns. These are essentially canteens and allow you to transport a sizable amount of water on your person. You can fill these up from cisterns or purifiers, and even take advantage of water containers you find out in the world to keep yourself topped off. As you get into the iron and steel tiers, you should look to trade out your lower blood sacks for higher tiers. While the overall weight of these usually doubles, their blood storage capacity triples or quadruples. This shaves off weight while also bringing in more blood for your team. Once you're in the iron tier, you should also get yourself a dew reaper. This tool allows you to harvest large amounts of dew from those plants we talked about earlier, but with this tool, the dew will fill up your leader johns. Having multiple leader johns allows you to harvest large amounts of water quickly from across the world and safely transport it back to base. However, there is a trick to using this tool effectively. You'll want to harvest at the optimal time, right before sunrise, when you can visibly see a blue mist above the plants. This will supercharge your collection rate, filling up most high-capacity leader johns, while also saving you from burning through your power pack. If you have a couple teammates at different patches each sunrise, the amount of water you can bring back is staggering.